Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates differently than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so I can explain a little bit more about what makes us unique and special. I'll go through a short presentation, then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will actually show some of the software we've developed and how the leads work. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting this all together in the traditional sense to close more deals. So let me start today by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have checked this page out, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. Again, we are not your traditional mortgage lender. We have a marketing and technology background, so we are a mortgage technology company. So we've written every line of code for everything you're about to see here, and it all starts with our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS with the AI built in, which basically allows both new and veteran loan officers to scale up their business instantly. You can plug into our system and generate more leads every single day from the activities you're already doing. So how do we make this happen? First off, the business model. So we're approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for everybody on the call here is that we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we are the lender, funding the loans with our own funds, drawing our own docs, and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we're partnered with a wholesale lender that does. That way we have access to every loan program that exists in the marketplace. So we have everything from conventional VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR. Those are the types of deals we fund in-house. Once we start going outside the box, commercial, fix and flip, round up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, things like that, those are the types of deals we partner with a wholesale lender. What's important is we have a home for every loan that comes through the door. And again, we make this all happen with our proprietary technology. So this is just one page of our website here, but it all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. But it is a fully integrated POS, CRM, and LOS, which Kyle will show you here in a minute behind the scenes, how that all works together. What it comes down to for everybody here, it's just one login for you as a loan officer, one login for your customer. No matter which one of our hundreds of banks, lenders, or investors we use, or thousands of loan programs, there's only one place for you and your customer to go at all times. We can also instantly rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs and even automatically requote those as we go through the market's fluctuations. And our prospects can come in from just a basic name, email, and phone number to pulling their own live rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, getting that all synced into our LOS system as a full 1003 without you lifting a finger. And we're able to do that with all of our API integrations. We have over 50 integrations with all the technology partners you might have used before. So we use an Encompass-based LOS system, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can control it all with our system. We use Optimal Blue for pricing, industry standard for pricing. No need for a login. Just click the button there. 5 AMCs at the click of a button. You get the point. Everything is integrated. We also have our AI integrated into our dual AWS. So a lot of platforms have dual AWS, which is Fannie and Freddie side by side. We run those side by side, like a lot of platforms, take it a step further, run that through our AI to see which is going to be best for our borrower in that situation. So great use of the AI there. And we are very passionate about our trainings and support, especially since we're all remote here. We want to make sure we have everything at your fingertips at all times. Typically, that's going to be in our remote training and learning center, basically a classroom. It's open 365 days a year, 24/7. You can jump in there, take new courses, upgrade your skills, even add new licenses. So we have a partnership with a mortgage school, so you can add new state licenses, get discounts on your continuing education as well, and even get your pre-licensed education if you're not licensed yet with our school partnership there. We also have our live weekly loan officer trainings. So we do those on YouTube as more of a podcast style training. And we have a library of hundreds of different topics there on structuring deals, clearing conditions, etc. at your fingertips. And we have our real-time Zoom support. So we have our processing team that can get face-to-face with you via Zoom, take over your screen, click those buttons for you, get you unstuck during business hours. And same thing with our mentor team during extended business hours. They can help you structure your deals and disclose your files there and put together your deals. We also have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, tips, tricks, videos, guides, all kinds of different resources, not just from our team, but all of our different partners as well. So thousands of articles at the click of a button. And we have our compliance AI program with all the federal and state regulations. So you can always get an instant compliance answer from our compliance AI. And the last category here, definitely one of our favorite things to do. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans. We can do those in 44 total states. We're licensed in 24 states for primary homes, so that means we can do an additional 20 states without necessarily having to get more licenses. So a great opportunity for everybody to expand your footprint. And we have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Kyle will show you here in a minute. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split on the comp. And we also have all kinds of different ways to generate your own leads, which Kyle will show you. And you can also import your leads if you're already advertising on other platforms with our Zapier webhook API. We also have a feature where you can click a button anytime to work with your teammates and refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. So maybe you're not licensed in a state, maybe you're not a full-time loan officer, maybe you've never done a fix and flip loan before. You click that button and work with your teammates and still earn some great commission. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, we'd love to meet everybody in person since we're all remote. We do our annual retreat here in Miami, VIP yacht party, and cover the hotel room for our team. A great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. It's a great opportunity to meet everybody in person. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up here on the left, the standard loan officer plan. You can earn up to 200 basis points. We'll talk about basis points here in a minute for those not familiar. Most important difference, there is no monthly fees or fees of any kind here on the loan officer plan, and you're going to earn 150 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 1.5% of the loan amount in commission for those not familiar with basis points. And simple 50-50 split means if you take a company lead, you will earn 75 basis points or 0.75% of the loan amount in commission. And you can earn a 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a platform and a system for you guys to scale up. So we want to get as much comp back to you as we can. And everybody has access to the company leads Kyle will show you at the 50-50 split. Now, on the right side here, our Loan Officer Unlimited plan. This is more for loan officers that may want to take their business into their own hands and have the opportunity to earn up to 100% commission. So we're on a 275 basis point comp plan. So if we're charging our customers 275, you can earn up to 275. And that's because you're paying your $299 per month tech fee for the platform and the system. So you can retain 100% or 275 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 2.75% commission. And if you take a company lead, 50-50 split means 137.5 basis points or 1.375% commission. And we call this Loan Officer Unlimited because it is truly unlimited transactions every month, no transaction fees. A lot of other platforms have somewhat similar models, but have fees of all kinds. We're just paying the $299 per month fee for our platform. And you still have access to all the company leads Kyle will show you in a second at the 50-50 split. So 2 different ways to approach your business as a loan officer. You can go ahead and click the button to apply for the one that interests you, check out the contract. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who can actually show how all this works on the back end. So you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Just going to do a quick demo here so you can see how everything works here. And just like any other CRM system here, you can take your notes, send your texts, send your emails, and then you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set yourself reminder tasks to follow up with people. Of course, you can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically text them and email them on your behalf. So all that kind of stuff that most other CRMs do. We also have the refer lead button here that you can click to refer a lead. As we said, maybe you're not licensed in that state or whatever the case may be. And the thing that really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client with just a few pieces of info, you can plug in the info here. You don't need to pull credit or anything. And you can click one button here to pull up all the rates from our different outlets, select the rates you want to show your client. And within 2 minutes, you can send them a nice quote that looks like this, where they can see the rate choices you gave them. They can see what these things mean here when they scroll over them. You'll notice it pulled in the Google map automatically, as well as the taxes, the Zestimate, and an insurance quote. And as you scroll down, it has the automatic breakdown of taxes, insurance, lender fees, all that kind of good stuff. And as we scroll down to the bottom of the quote, you'll see not only are you here as the loan originator on your quote, of course, but you can also attach your realtor partners to this. So your realtors absolutely love this, right? Because they know when they refer you a client, not only can you quote them within minutes with this cool system, but you can also include them on the quote. So they're definitely going to want to refer you clients more than other loan officers who are not including them in this quoting system. The best part about all this is your client can then click Start My Loan Application right here on their quote. And what that does is that takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 application right here. They don't need to leave the page. They can upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info here. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at, which updates automatically as you go through the loan origination process. So everything is here that your borrower needs in their one login. Now, let me show you what it looks like on our backend and our POS LOS system here on your login. You'll notice that this application says it's 100% complete. And what we do is we pull credit instantly and automatically as soon as they submit an application. So what that means is your client doesn't have to, put their credit card info in or anything and stop the process. It's very seamless. They fill out their application, we pull the credit. So as soon as you come in here to click on Compass API to originate the loan, not only is the 1003 already in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported. The liabilities are already imported. So everything is here in the system ready to originate the loan. Now, I want to point out the dual Oz here. As we talked about earlier, we have the dual Oz with Fannie and Freddie automated underwriting at the same time here. And then our AI actually analyzes it for you to let you know what may be best for your client in this situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, you can scroll down right here on your same portal, and this is where your conditions come in. So your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the condition, or maybe dispute the condition to kick it back to the underwriter. Whatever the situation is. So you see everything is here for you on your portal. So this is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our CRM, quoting them, gathering their documents, their application, pulling their credit, originating the loan, fulfilling the conditions. All of this is in one system from start to finish with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. We have more of a marketing background, so we don't purchase leads from third parties. All of our leads are exclusive from our own ad campaigns. And what happens is when somebody clicks on one of our ads, they double opt in to be contacted, and you're sent a text message immediately. So you can call them. We always want to call everyone within the first minute, right? And so I have a little screenshot here from my test account so you can see what it may look like for you with these texts coming in. So this is about an hour and a half worth of text here where you see that I have some purchase leads coming in here, some general requests, some DSCR, some foreign national. So all different types of leads coming in here. And this is essentially what it would look like for you, right? Leads coming in all day. These are those hot, fresh leads that are coming directly from our ad campaigns that are sent to you via text instantly. Now, another way we provide leads in our system is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button that drops an automated text and email to them and moves right on to the next call. So you can call a lot of people in a day, dropping those messages, and we put the leads in here for you. So there's always thousands of leads in here for you to call in our system. And these are not a bunch of cold call lists, right? Most of these are opted in leads. We even have lists like realtor lists where you can call hundreds of realtors in a day to build those referral relationships. So there's always leads for you here in the auto dialer. Now, another way you can work leads in our system is you can have us run a campaign for you if you would like. So if you come here to the Add Campaign tab, essentially, we give everyone free leads on a daily basis with a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you would like us to run a campaign for you where you're paying for them on the front end, we can do that. And you don't have a 50-50 split on the back end, right? So everybody gets leads without needing to pay for them monthly here. But again, if you want to boost your pipeline even more and boost your pipeline with leads that do not have the 50-50 split, you can purchase your own campaign here. And what we do is we copy our campaign that we know works, and then we just put your budget on. And those leads go to you with no 50-50 split on the back end. Now, another way to work leads in our system is maybe you're purchasing leads from another third party. Maybe you're getting leads from Zillow or LendingTree. Maybe you do your own Facebook ad campaigns. Whatever the case is, you see here we give you your custom webhook where you can import those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it goes into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our CRM notifies you, so you can call them and quote them and do all that kind of stuff like any other lead. So every way there is to work leads, we have built in the system here for you. In addition to that, we also provide you with assistance on generating your own leads. So we give you the custom website with all kinds of lead capture forms on it to capture leads when they go to your website. And then we also provide you with our promotion tab here. This is on your back login as a loan officer. And what we do is we give you the ability to change the picture anytime, generate new flyers, whether it's business cards or flyers or pamphlets or posters. Essentially, all this info is compliant. Also, the QR code scanned to your website automatically. So all of this info is inputted automatically, and you can generate new ones at any time by uploading a new picture. So we do help you with that collateral to be able to go out there and produce your own leads as well. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So let's have him talk about how this all comes together to close loans, and then we will go ahead and open it up to questions. So Jose, if you're ready, go ahead and take over.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator as the loan originator. So you've heard about our leads program, amazing. No other company in the industry, I believe, is doing what we're doing, letting every loan officer participate in the leads. Very important. And our great technology, proprietary technology included at no additional cost. Everything is already configured for you. The leads zap right in there. No need to waste countless hours trying to figure it out. It is plug and play. And best of all is our live support that we're very, very proud of. I'm in there every day from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have other mentors in there, and we have our loan processors in there, loan processors to assist you with procedural questions, and our mentors to assist you with loan and quote structure. Very important because at the Mortgage Calculator, we have such a wide range of products. We have many success stories coming out of the Zoom room where MLOs go in there not knowing they have a loan and leave with an action plan to close the deal. One recent success story was a difficult one that our MLO picked up. It was her own leads plan that she was paying for, and the borrower had already been denied. And on top of that, the borrower wanted her to be able to transfer the appraisal, right? So she took on the difficult task and met with me in the live support Zoom room, brought all her docs, thinking that what she had on hand maybe was a bank statement loan, because the issue with the borrower is that they had large deposits that could not be documented as income. Well, after thorough review of the documentation that she provided, what she actually had on hand was a profit and loss loan. Very tricky loan, especially for her very first loan with the company. Luckily for her, she did have the live support, did meet with us, and left with an action plan to be able to close a profit and loss loan. And great news is, after a couple of additional support meetings, 3 weeks and 2 days later, she closed her $1,056,000 loan, made approximately a $16,000 commission. Not bad on her first deal. And like that, we have many other success stories at the Mortgage Calculator where MLOs think they don't have a deal and leave with an action plan and structure to close their loan. So looking forward to having you on board and helping you structure your quotes, your loans, and close your deals.
All right, thank you, Jose. Let's go over the next steps, then we'll get into the questions here. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join. That's this page here. And you're going to apply at the applicable plan. Now, again, just to go over the plans, our standard loan officer plan. Of course, there's no monthly fees, right? You're making 150 basis points on your self-gen loan, 75 basis points on company leads here, and you do get a 50 basis points bonus for the volume over 2 million. As opposed to the loan officer unlimited plan, which is our new plan here, you can get 100% commission, 275 basis points on self-gen, 137.5 basis points on company leads, and you're just essentially paying the $299 a month tech fee as you go, which enables you to make 100%. But again, standard loan officer plan over here, no monthly fees, 150 basis points, 75 basis points there. So you're going to apply for the applicable plan that you're joining on. Now it's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement, but don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well, so take your time and review it. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's going to kick off all of the next onboarding steps. So we'll reach out to you with all of the next steps. Excuse me. Now, I know some people may be tuned in that are not licensed yet. We do have a partnership with a mortgage school to where you can actually get your license. And so you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. And that course includes everything you need to get your license. And we actually reimburse you for the cost of the course and your NMLS fees, which is definitely unheard of in the business to be able to come in and get a high income earning industry license and be able to be reimbursed for it, right? So that course includes the 20 hours of education that everybody needs nationally, in order to take the exam. And it also includes the state education that your state requires to take the exam. And then it includes test prep to pass the exam. So everything you need is in that course. That's at themortgagecalculator.com/training. So if you're already licensed, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join and apply for the applicable plan. If you're not licensed yet, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/training so you can get your license. Now, with that being said, we'll go ahead and stop recording, and we will go ahead and get into the questions